I got the hood up for cooling because I'm going to keep the car running. That way the turbo's warmer and ready to go. On that exhaust mounted STS, you want to keep it going nice and warm. Good spool up time. My oil temp is about 190 right now. And I'm in pit lane right now. I have to wear the helmet because at the track they're being kind of Nazis. I tried to drive by without my helmet. They're like, no, 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 you got to put your helmet on. So you cannot take your helmet off in track row. I got a real nice guy in front of me that's running an F2000. He's got some software, a lap timer. I wish I had that set up. Maybe next spring when I'm running this, I'll do that. Okay, I'm looking at the stack up, and I can't. This helmet is so huge for this little cockpit in the Z.
Talking to it, dude. You're getting out of your car, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Anyways, this is what the pit road looks like. Did you come straight from work? The guy doesn't know I'm talking to him. That's funny. It's a nice SRT. Little wagon. Big wagon, actually. Oh, look at that dude burning out. He's gutless. Holy freak. Trailing smoke. Wow, that's not good. Alright. Have to make sure that hood closes securely. They changed the track coning here at Miller, so it's different this time around. I'm going to have to learn it. And like I said in the other videos, I'm learning the car too. I'm yelling because I have the helmet and the GoPro audio sucks. So I'm probably not going to go 100% on this car. I just don't know it well enough yet. It's great to get out and, you know, lay down some rubber and stuff. It's worse to wreck your ride. Yeah, so I don't want to wreck my car. That's the game plan. Track row, Miller. This will be the first run. Nice launch from that Corvette, kind of. Now he's getting off it too much. First run for the weaponized TMP 350Z post turbocharging. Whatever happens, you're going to see it on video. If it wrecks, you'll see it. If I die, you'll see it. If the car just rocks the track, you're going to see that too. I suspect it's going to do pretty good. Holy freak, there's a lot of people here. If you're thinking about coming to the track, this track, don't. That sucks. That IROC Z we saw launch here a minute ago, remember when he was pouring out smoke? Yeah, I was saying that sucked. He caught on fire. Serious? That little red dot is IROC Z, and his engine bay caught on fire. He basically shut the whole track down. Dude.
And not, so.
Which vehicle was that? One of them that was smoking there earlier?
Yeah, that crimson old IROC, Camaro Firebird looking thing, the old one.
A Chevy, of course.
It was really running rough too, going around here.
Yeah, when he pulled out of here on his launch, it was he wasn't hitting on all of them. I know that.
I noticed.
Make your words sweet, right?
Yeah, sweet.
So far, that's a good one to have it happen. He was a trailer car.
Also, I hope glad he didn't drive it here. There's a chicane on the front stretch, on the back stretch.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a little less when you get around, when you get out of 3. So just, it wasn't there last time. So
Okay.
it's there this time.
Little chicane.
Other than that, it's pretty much the same.
What do you think the max speed on that? Taking that one
I have
would be
no
comfortable.
idea. Depends on what you're driving, you know. It's
80.
I was in the 80s, I think.
Yeah.
I was going pretty quick, but I think I could have went a little quicker. It just, you don't want to do that on the first one.
Oh,
Right. It's your warm-up lap.
Plus the tires are
yeah,
cold.
give your tires a chance to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Last time I was aggressive before the tires were.
Well, you saw the Mustang.
Yeah.
Sweet. Whoa. Hang on a second.
Good?
Ready. Burning rubber the whole time. Clutch was toast. Everything working? Crappy run. Hated it.
Good?
Good to go.
Hang on.
Good run, good run. Felt good about that one. How'd your run go, dude?
Yeah, it was good, man. It was good. That side is definitely faster.
The west side?
Yeah.
Then this side?
Then this side. This side has more turns to it.
I'm gonna go west again then.
Alright.
I'll see you online.
Yeah, I'll line up with you.
Huh?
Here, let me give you
Yeah, give me your number. This lighting sucks for the GoPro. We'll see how she does. Ready when you are, boss. For the folks. A little bit too much. Sharp corner. The killer post-turbo track runs in the Nutnfancy project. Got some cool dudes hanging out. We're talking about cars, right?
Yeah.
You guys have Mitsus, right? Mitsubishis. What'd you call it? DSM?
DSM, yeah. Diamond Star Motors.
That's their white one over there. That's a real fun part of track day, and I wish it wasn't so rushed, so between runs we could actually talk to guys. I mean, we do that in track lane, Doodle, but we don't have a ton of time.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
Poor
Hanging
Doodle.
out in track lane, getting my runs in. Yeah, it's been awesome. It was great.
Doodle was cameraman, and honestly, this track day sucked.
It sucked.
Because we didn't get that many runs. The lines are way long.
Sun's setting about an hour earlier than last
We
time,
lost
too.
daylight. How you guys doing?
Peachy.
Are you participators or just spectators?
Well, I came out to go. Yeah, I went to go. We just got my tag, and then they closed autocross.
Oh, so your timing didn't work out so awesome either.
Not really.
Well, I guess it is what it is. At least we came out. Who's running that little Civic? That thing is stock, I think, isn't it, Doodle?
No.
He's done some work on it.
He may even be swapped. I couldn't tell from the sound.
I thought he was doing actually pretty good coming out of the apex of that last corner.
I was impressed. I watched him autocross.
I liked how he's driving it.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't like flying, but I'm like, for what he has, you can tell he's getting on
totally.
it. I wasn't too impressed with most of the players out here, to be honest. I don't mean that in a bad way, but were you?
No.
I mean, the launches that I saw two vets get on it, kinda, not really.
I call it the Camry index. The hotter a car is, the more you expect out of it, the more the guy drives it like it's a Toyota. Vipers crawl out of that lane.
You should have seen the one hitting it just a little while ago.
I always miss the
tearing it up.
autocross. It's just out there. I'm always like, awesome, and then they're just enjoying it, you know. They're not.
The one kid that did real good out there was the kid in the Dakota pickup.
Yeah.
I saw him a couple times. He was
having
pickup was
and he was having
sweet.
a hard time keeping the back end of him.
That
Are you talking autocross?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that guy. He munched a couple cones and then he got it together, didn't
That
he?
was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed he actually got around the track in that.
Oh yeah. That
That's
Boss
funny.
Mustang run around. He was doing well. There was a Miata I saw getting on it too.
Yeah, the Miata's a great track car. We were talking about Evos off camera. I love the Evo 9. That's an awesome track car. In stock form, though, after driving Killer, stock new STI, stock Evo, I think Killer would own them.
Stock.
Having
on their
driven
part.
all three
Yeah.
cars in test drives. And talk to Doodle about our test drives. How do those go?
All kinds of stories there. I still love the 9.
The 9 is cool.
Oh, that 9. The 10 really mellowed it out.
You do some work to the 9, that thing is
Oh, it's
insane.
awesome.
It'll leave this thing in the
love
dust.
It's not friendly. That's one of my favorite
No,
parts.
it has attitude.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, a driver's
Oh,
car.
yeah.
This is a driver's car.
The 10, they like went in and I don't know. They massaged it. They made it more like a sports sedan. I want a car that if someone tries to drive it and they're not me, they're like, how do you drive this every day? This is uncivilized. I want it to, it's not inviting. I want it to be mean.
Technical.
Yeah, like this now.
This is a technical
Put
car
your
right
wife
now.
in this. It'll baffle her. She'll be in the parking lot.
Mrs.
for 10
Nutnfancy
minutes.
would hate this thing. It's a freaking streetable race car, weaponized 350Z. I'm really, really happy with its performance. I was going to pull that wiper off tonight, didn't get around to it. I mean, the tires, the Nitto NT05s stuck like glue, even though they weren't totally warmed up when I launched. The Koenig milligrams, square setup, 265, 35, 18s. I just couldn't be happier with it. My driving skill on it's coming up to speed. The hood's just popped so you can see it and it's cooling off. I launched pretty hard, almost smoked the clutch on a run. And, you know, I brought it together later runs, only had a couple. That's all we had time for. The mid one was probably my best. I drifted around the corner and ate that one cone on the last run. Just for goofing around, having a good time with it. It was fun though. It's outstanding. And the cool thing about this car, honestly, it's the only 350Z out here.
Yeah.
You bring a Stang out here, it's one in a crowd. A Vet S2000 today, apparently. Last month it was Vet Day.
Yeah, say there's 4 S2000s.
Yeah, they got a little rally going there, the S2000s guys.
We love S2000s.
We love
We had
S2000s.
an awesome test driving one of them too.
Tell them about that.
I don't even want to in case that poor guy's out there. Freaking.
Go ahead.
Okay, our system was back in high school, we'd go out and we'd bond over, you know, like driving and stuff. So when we were shopping for the Z, we used to go. My part would be the, you know, spoiled high schooler. And so we'd go around and pretend like it was going to be my graduation present, which would never happen in a million years.
In other words, pretending I'm going to buy him the car.
Oh, yeah.
It would never happen.
And so I'd
Ever.
unamused at everything. I'd be like, I don't know, 4 doors, it's kind of lame, I don't like it. You guys. We tested out this yellow S2000 and the dealership threw us the keys. They're like, hey, go ahead, have a good time, because we knew him. It was all
We had bought a car from him before, and the guy was totally cool.
totally cool. And, you know, we're not like going out there and wailing on them. We're just driving around mildly sporty, having fun. So we went, we were playing around you know, it started raining, of course. So we had our fun, you know, drove it around, tanked it up a little bit, just had a total party.
We were getting on it, too.
Oh, getting on it, but let's, you know, for the sake of the story, we were being very polite.
No, don't hold back. That was a long time ago.
We were wailing on it. Totally.
There you go, finally.
It was an 05, and we're going around
We
on
were
ramps
wailing.
doing like 95, 100, just screaming it. And the whole time, I remember.
That is true.
Because I'm a little more conservative. I was like, yeah, I love
yeah.
it. He's like, man, this suspension's really rough. It's really tight. It's like a race suspension. We're going over, so it's like, kadoosh. So we bring it back to the dealership, we park it, and we like, you know, kind of give it a once over, make sure nothing's busted. Turns out when they brought it in from the truck, they never got rid of the bump stops on there. So the suspension was like locked out on blocks.
Yeah.
The entire test drive.
Yeah.
And all over there's
And
like,
when we got out, there was some weird smell.
oh, it was like burned plaster. Like, that's
It's not our fault, though. We didn't know. He said it was good to go.
Yeah, he totally, and it was like their demo model. They had sitting out, and there's all kinds of warnings. Warning if you do this, voids warranty, void suspension, take out before use.
Sorry, whoever has that S2000 yellow 05, we didn't mean to thrash it. I think it's fine, honestly.
It's totally fine.
It didn't do nothing.
Totally fine.
The only reason the S2000 was in the running, when I bought this car, the Evo 9 was in the running. I love that car. And that was it. We looked at a G35 too. 350Z1, obviously. No regrets. Do you regret it? Do you wish we had
No,
an Evo?
I fought for the Z. You wanted a G35, like we would ever want to bring more than 2 people along. And I was like, nah.
I wanted a full sports car look with a 350Z, honestly. The one I had a real hard time with is the Evo 9 and the Z.
That was a tough one.
It was really tough
We
deciding.
spent a lot of time.
I would go to the dealership and look at the Evo 9 for like an hour, wouldn't I? You'd be
Oh,
waiting.
totally.
And then I'd go to the dealership, look at the Z for an hour. That was the decision. Glad it worked out. So kind of a disappointing day time-wise at the track. We just didn't have enough runs. But at least we did it. You got a good post-turbo autocross run, post-turbo track run. And it's a different car. Completely different car. It's mean. It's got attitude. It's got plenty of power. What I need to get good at maybe one day is heel toe, keeping the turbo spooled. I didn't do that. I'm driving it very conventionally. More learning the tires and the suspension setup. So there you go.
Nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you too.
We'll see you in the spring, maybe.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay. Nice talking with you. That's Tactical Doodle, who's going to drive the car all the way back to Wyoming tonight. And Nutnfancy. Killer. This is stage 1 completion. And dude, before we sign off, I mean, this car looks so freaking sick right now. I'm thinking about just leaving it like this.
I'd keep it as is.
Maybe put a carbon fiber lip on it. I don't know if we need a cop getting wing on it. Although the downforce out there would be nice to have.
Be nice.
On really high speed runs. Signing off. Thanks guys for watching. Car stuff for the Nutnfancy project. By the way, this is running awesome.